Okay, let's roll those feet. Keep those hips nice and level and get those feet warmed up. Nicely done. So just do a little roll with the shoulders. Get them relaxed, pull them back and down. Nice and long through the neck. Losing any tension through the jaw, through the forehead, any tension through the body, just easing off. All right, let's come into a plie, roll, rise. So bend, roll, rise and lower. Bend, roll, rise, lower. Nice and easy through the feet. Keep on going. As you go into that bend, see if you can really stretch into those calf muscles. That's it, good. Belly muscles are engaged. Lovely. Last couple. Then we're going to wake the ankles up a little bit. Right foot. Let's do some ankle circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Other direction. Let the feet be nice and free so the toes move as well. Other side, going out. Going in for 8. Nicely done. Let's go out to our second position. Starting easy with some figure of 8. Just soft with the knees, so we don't need to do big plies just yet. And then start to let the back move. A little bit bigger now. Letting the spine curl over and curl back. Perfectly done. Let's plie and point. Plie, point, plie and point. Use this just to get used to transferring the weight without the hips hiking up or twisting around. Let's add a reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. Perfectly done. Right, into that plie position. We plie for 2, turn for 2, then swing for 2. Back to the front, plie for 2, turn for 2, swing and swing. Again, plie, turn, swing and swing. Once more, plie and turn. We're going to stay facing this way into our calf stretch. So down, up, down, up, down. So press the heel away from you. Keep the toe really parallel. Keep that chest lifted. Take that foot in front, cross over, and then stretch across the shin, across the front of the foot. Just a nice, easy bend through the knee. Other side for 8, pushing back, up, up. That's it, good. Nice and long through the spine. Just keep your shoulders relaxed. Nicely done. Bring the foot across and in the front. Bend, lift, bend, lift. 4 more. 3, last 2, then we're going to step the feet wide facing the front. So we come into this wide position. Reaching down, we go down, forward, across, open. Down, forward, across, open. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 2, 3. Hopefully getting a little bit lower with each one. Feeling the insides of the legs warming really nicely. Think of pushing the bottom backwards. 1, 2, 3. Once more. And open. From here, shuffle the feet in, little hands to the thighs. We're going to roll forwards, roll back. So cat and cow, So tuck the tail under, curling under, stretching back, curling under, stretching back. 4 more, 4, and back, and 3, and back. Last 2, breathing in, and back. Last 1. Heading over towards the bar. Let's start with an easy swing. I don't even mind if the toes pointed at this stage. Just thinking of that hip moving nice and freely within the hip socket. Same thing, other side. Front, back. That's it, keep on going. Last couple. Nicely done, good. Just finish off with some nice rotations. All right, we're going to move on to our arms. If you want to grab 1 dumbbell, so 1 dumbbell or bottle of water, whatever you are using. All right, grabbing hold of that then. All right. Okay. Standing up nice and tall. Sorry, feet parallel. Folding over. We open out for 1 count. Open, down, 2 rows. Up, down, row, row. So in this position, the bottom is back, the shoulder squeezes backwards. Wide and narrow for 2. So keeping belly engaged in this position. Eye line should be just a couple of feet ahead of you. So we're not looking to the toes, but at the same time, we're not looking up. If you're ready, add the inside leg to lift when you do the fly bit. So when you go wide, leg lifts, 2 rows. Lift and row, row. Up, down, squeeze, squeeze. Up, down. That's it, good. Last one here. Step the feet out to second position. We go up and down. Still fairly easy with the legs. We don't want to push too deep into that squat position yet. Still letting that body temperature rise. Think of a length through the back. So we're not hunched over like this. We're really opening through the chest, lifting nice and tall. Right, a nice quick move next. Plie, lift, plie, lift, plie, lift. Now if it's a bit much with the leg, focus just on the arm, because this is after all our arm track. So if it's a little much, then stay there instead. When you're ready, and if you're ready, up to 5th. Down, lift, down, lift. Keep the shoulder down. We don't want it to hike up here. Let's do 1 of each. 1 to 1st, 1 to 5th. And 1st, and 5th. Lovely, good. Last 2, last 1. Bring the arm down. Y shape, move forwards and up. And in that long Y shape position, the shoulder stays down, the arm stays nice and long, and we take a lean forwards. Keep going, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and out. Adding on, if you wish, we pull down. So it'll go up, pull, up, down, up, pull, up, down. Keep going with that. Last one. And leave the arm up for 3 pulses, 2 pulses, 1, extend. 3 and 2 and 1, extend. And 1, 2, 3, lift. 1, 2, 3, lift. Final section, overhead presses. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 going back up. Still thinking of that connection in your tummy. So yes, we're working the arms, but we've got this lovely engagement through your core, through the insides of the thighs, through the bottom. There's a little warmth in this shoulder now. Let's go one more time through, lifting up and out. Last 4. And done. Oh, right, switching over to the other side. Starting in that bent over position. So knees bent, bottom sticking backwards, shoulders engaged. We go out and up, down, out. And up, down, wide. And pull, and wide, and pull. Keep going. Squeeze the shoulder. Feel that lovely opening through the chest. Nicely done. Good. Adding that inside leg if you're ready. Keep going with that. I'm just going to have a tinkle. My sound's gone really quiet and I can only just hear the music, so I'm just going to have a tinkle. Keep going. Lift that leg if you can. And when you lift that leg, we're trying the best to keep the hips fairly square, so we're not twisting into it. So keep the ribs and shoulders in a nice still position. Last one here. Step the feet wide to second position. Adding the arm up and down. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Do a little check. Tummy on, knees wide, shoulders relaxed. Done, good. Warming those thighs nicely for our pliés next. Ready for that lift of the leg, first position. Down, first. Staying in first for now. Think of that arm reaching long as if you're hugging round a beach ball. Let's take the arm up to fifth. So as much a core exercise as it is an upper body exercise to keep us in this lovely straight position. One of each. Down, in, down, up. Down, in, down, up. Perfect. Good. And then rest. Bring the arm down into that Y-shaped position. Reach forwards and up and forwards and up. Long through the belly, long through the spine. Reaching that back leg away. Nicely done. Last 2 like this. If you're happy with this option, stay with it. If you want more, add the bend. Up, bend, up and down. Up and bend, up and down. Let's catch the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, and up. Squeeze, up, lower, up. Last 2. Last 1. Leave that arm up, ready for those tricep extensions for 3, 2, 1. Lift. If you need to support the arm, please do. Breathing slowly in. Watch, we've not gone into this position. So get the hips under. Breathing in. Breathing out. Feel pelvic floor engage. Feel belly engage. Last one now. Into those overhead presses. Pushing up. 2, 3, 4. Coming back up. Watch we don't get these hips moving too much. So lock into the belly, keeping everything as still as you can. Once more. 4, 3, 2, last 4. And done. Super. Spin yourself over. We're going to go into our pliés. Grab water if you need it. So same as we've done the last couple of weeks, we're going to do our pliés and then we're going to add a couple of little stretches in. So I'll tinker my bar around. You can stay as you are. Come into your first position. Hand can go on hip, or we can add the arms. We go down, in, open, stand. Down, in, open, and stand. If you're ready, add that figure of 8 with the arm. Down, roll, open. Down, roll, open. Trying to encourage the knees to really open out into that diamond shape, working into the bottom. Last one here. 3 pliés, arms go into reverse, little pulses. 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, down. And feel that stretch into the calves, keeping the whole foot flat on the floor. So we're not rolling onto that big toe. Last couple. Grand plie, going down and up and down and up. Breathing in, breathing out. Last one. Let's take that forward fold and stay there. So come down, fold over, soften both hands to the floor or the shins. Stay in this upside down position. Soften the knees a little if you need to. Walk the hands towards the outside foot. So that stretch coming along the back hamstring. Then walk around hands to the inside foot. Just mind your head on your bar. Then walk the feet back round. Soften the knees. Roll nice and slowly upwards. Shoulder roll. And take the foot out to second position. Rolling in. It goes up, in, open. Up, in, open. That's it, good. And as always, we're thinking of staying quite upright in this squat position. We want to be careful we don't collapse forward. So imagine you've got these like pillars holding your ribs away from the pelvis. Adding an arm if you wish. Let's take a couple more. Once more. Into those 3 pliés. Reverse port de bras with the arm. 2, 3. And you can add your own little flair with the arms. Lovely. Breathing in, breathing out. Once more. Grand plie. We go down, up, and down. Think of that rib connection, that rib and hip, keeping them away from each other. Last one. Inhale, lift up, reaching up and over. Lifting up and over. Once more. Nicely done, good. Lovely, right. Face towards the bar. Wide plie position. We're going to push down. This way. We're going to put the hand on the thigh, stretch it open, have a little fidget. So we start to feel these inner thighs. Then switch over, have a little stretch. Once more on each side. So you're almost using this hand. You know when you open a jar of, like a jam jar, gently encourage it open. And then the other side. Rising on up. Take your right leg, go all the way back. Sink the knee towards the floor. Right arm lifts. We're going to reach over to the side, opening up through the hip flexors into the obliques. Think of the hip gently tucking under. So we're not here, very much tucked under. Nicely done. Same thing on the other side. Take the leg back, left leg back. Left arm up. Scoop the hip under. Take that nice big lean over to the side. Breathe as you do it. We can't hold our breath. So inhale, exhale, and then have a rest. Lovely. Let's do that whole thing on the other side. Going to do a different stretch on our other side. So then we'll have done adductors, hip flexors, and hamstrings. All right. Plie position. Down, in. Join in whenever you're ready. If you need a drink, then do grab it. Nicely done. When you're ready, let's add some arms in, down, roll, open. You know, yesterday morning, so my little girl, Elodie, she joined in the bar class on Sunday, and she's never done a full class before. But she stumbled down the stairs yesterday morning. Went, do your legs ache? Let's pulse for 3. She was like, my legs really ache. I was like, I know, mine do too. She was like, you're really quite mean. But yeah, so she said, your ladies, do they like you? It's like, not really, no. The way she was like, oh. She had PE yesterday as well, so I think that might not have helped. Okay, let's grand plie, down and up. And down. So it's one continuous flowing movement. Try not to stop at the top or at the bottom. We just flow through. Breathe in. Let's fold forwards and then hang down here. Bring the other hand down if you can. If you need to, bend the knees. Let the head drop so you're looking between the knees. Walking the hands around towards the outside foot. Feel that stretch into the back, into the hamstrings. And then walk yourself around to the other side. Bring your hands back through the middle. Bend the knees. Slowly, slowly roll on up. Hold the bar if you need some support. Roll the shoulders. Take the foot out to second. Adjust yourself so you're in a really good position. Belly muscles on. Let's roll the foot down, in, down, in, open. When you're ready, add the arms. These look lovely, good. Nicely done. Let's go for this last one. 3 plies with the arm. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3. Thinking of that tailbone heading downwards rather than backwards. So we try and just straighten out. You might need to just adjust the feet so your feet aren't quite so turned out, but keep that tailbone in that downward position. Last one, grand plie if you can. If not, keep it as a slightly smaller plie. Keep the chest up, so keep the chin lifted, belly button pointing forwards, not down. Breathe in, arm to the bar, inhale, all the way over, lifting up and back. Once more. And then rest. This time we're going to face the bar. If you have a chair, you can put your foot on the chair. Those with a slightly more bendy hamstrings, put your foot up on the bar. Those who don't want to do either of that, you're going to put your foot on the floor, but in a turned out position. We're going to come to here. So bottom sticking backwards. Breathe in. We lift forwards and over. Holding here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lift up. Switch over legs. If you're on the bar, you might need to just turn your back for a moment. The other leg in front. Lift up out of the pelvis first, and then fold over. Feel that stretch all the way along the hamstring, whether you're here or on your chest or here. Position the bottom, have a wiggle of the bottom, see if you can adjust that stretch slightly. Breathe in, nice slow breath in. See if you can go a little further. Breathe in. And then resting there, gently take the leg off. And our legs should feel amazing now, ready for some kicks. So onto your first side. I'm just gonna scoot this one back because this one is the best one to do conju to. Right, let's conju. Right, just check for me you've got space in front and behind you because we have some en-cloche moves. Okay, lifting up tall, inner thighs together, hips nice and level, soft, hand on the bar. 4 conjus to the front, the side and the back. Here we go. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Now to the side. Remembering when we go to the side, it's just slightly in front. We're not in this flat position. To the back. With that very slight tilt forwards, keeping a space in the lower back. Once more through to the side. Last 2, a low swing, front and back, low, low. So remembering we're having that slight transfer of weight, back, forwards, forwards. Always lifting up out of this supporting hip. If you want, add an arm, start to go just a fraction higher. We're not at that big kick stage yet. The last couple, inside leg, pulses back. So inside leg, pulse and pulse. Bending this supporting leg so the knee is going in line with the toe. We're going to do 3 pulses and a low swish forwards. 1, 2, 3, swish. 1, 2, 3, swish. If you're feeling fancy, add a little head turn. So you're going to look towards the back of this hand. Just opening out beautifully across the neck and the shoulder. Remembering that swish, that squeezing pulse comes from the glutes. Last one, new move. So it goes 1, 2, in, out. 1, 2, in, out. So 2 little swishes and then a roll in, roll out. If you want, add an arm. 1, 2, roll, open. And we can really feel that our hips moving or clunking, one or the other. Let's take 4 more. 4, 3. Last 2. Going a little higher if you wish. Last 1. Easy plie out to second. Down, up. Just give the legs a chance to have a breather. Just relax the thighs, relax into the glutes. Last one, and we're going to end up facing this way. Pivot towards the bar. Let's just get set. So hips square, shoulders square, hands soft on the bar. We're going to bend both legs, straighten both legs. Bend and straighten. Those wanting more, bring the elbows down. Make it more of a penché. So down and up and down and lift. Lovely. Let's take 4 more in whichever position you're in. Breathe in and extend and bend. Extend. Nice and high with those legs. Lovely. Once more. Facing the front. As soon as you're ready, start that croche position. If you need a little moment just to give that leg a pause, then do. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, and 5. Really use those strong core muscles. Get that tilt forwards. Finishing off with an up and a tap. Up, tap, up, tap. Doesn't matter if you don't touch the floor, it's a quick track. Up, down, up, down. Last one. And done. Flip yourself over. Oh, my glutes are going. What? Swing yourselves around to the other side. I'm just going to grab some water, so have a drink if you need it. All right. Well, that got the heart rate up a little. What's an open window, actually? Would be a good idea. So whenever I open the window, the door opens because the handle's broken and I need my dad to come and fix it because Dad obviously does all DIY. So no DIY is happening until lockdown has been lifted. So you have to excuse the fact that the door might slam a bit. Right, let's have a go with that on the other side. 4 tonjus to the front. Zip up in the belly. Soft hand. Go. 4. 3, 2, and 1. Same thing to the side. So use this bit here, one, to just get that heart rate a little bit more under control, but to really think of the foot to the back now. We slide through the floor, feeling all of those bones in the feet working. To the side for 4, 3, last 2. Last 1, low swish forwards and back. So this track's just a margin slower than the other one, so we can really concentrate on that swish, swish. That's where our power comes from. Little higher now. Lovely. Inside leg, taking that inside leg back and pulse. Coming forwards. Arms can go out or on your hip, wherever you prefer. Imagine I've got your back toe and I'm pulling backwards. It's a long, long leg. 3 pulses, swing through. 1, 2, 3, swish. 1, 2, 3, add the head turn if you can. 3, keep going. With this front knee, bend into that leg. Check the knees in line with the toe. Last couple. 3, 1, 2. Outside leg. It goes out, in, out. Roll. 1, 2, roll. 1, 2, roll. So feel that hip squeezing round. Still feeling nice and long on this inside side here. It's tempting to sort of lean into the bar. So move away if you need to, so that we can lift up tall. Once more. Easy plie out to second. Down, up. Down, up. Feel those legs really bend. Last one here. Let's face the bar, pivot round. Get nice and square. So shoulders are pulled back, knee bends. We go down and extend, and down and extend. Those who want more, feel free to bring your hands or elbows towards your kitchen side, whatever you're using. Breathing in. Be really careful that we don't lean back onto that leg. So the weight does stay a little more in the ball of the foot when you do that bend. Keep going, bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Last 2. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last one. Coming back to the front. Easy swings to begin. Then just check you've got some space, and then gradually they're going to get higher and higher. Up. Still thinking back to that very early technique of that swish. Loads of power comes from that swish. I know it's not so easy if you're on carpet. Last 3, last 2. Let's do that touch. Down, up, down, up, down, lift. 4 more. Nice and high with the leg, touching down as low as you can. Last 2, last 1. And rest. That's the finished position. Very, very beautiful. Right, we're going to move on to some leg conditioning work. So let's go back into our first side. Grab water. So we have a load of leg conditioning now. Going to start with our doggy pee. So just come slightly away from your bar so that you can lean against it without hunching over. So neck and shoulders are relaxed. We've got 4 pulses, 2, 3, 4. It lifts up and we come into that bent over position. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, down and up. Okay, off you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift high through the knee. Square the hips off. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now it may be that yours is down here. That's absolutely fine. Any position where we get this sideways movement is going to work into that glute med. Let's keep going. Breathing in. Imagine lifting from the outside of the knee. Let's take 2 more. 1, 3, 4. Out and back. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then into a wide second position. So step the feet wider than you would do normally. We're going to go lower than we would do normally. 3 pulses and then a reach. 1, 2, 3, reach. 1, 2, 3, lift. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, lift. So making those big pulses. Nice big plies. Chest up, chin up. Last one here. And done. With the leg that's on the outside of the bar, take that behind you. 1, 2, 3, stand. 1, 2, 3, stand. 1, 2, 3, open the arms. First, 2, 3, stand. 1, 2, 3, open. 1, 2, pulse the hands back. Up. 1, 2, once more round. Going 1, 2, 3, sing up. Let's catch that beat. 1, 2, 3, open. 1, 2, 3, pulse it back. 1, 2, 3, have a pause. Give that leg a little break. Side lunge position. We go down and up and down and up. Down and lift, almost into an attitude type position. If that doesn't feel comfy, lift up to a knee raise. So here or here. Down. Let's add some arms. Out to second, up to fifth. Down and lift. And down and lift. Breathing in, breathing out. Get that balance. Feel those core muscles engage. Last 2. And up, last one, and we're going to hold. And hold, hold, hold. Ah, you guys are the best. That was nice. Let's switch over sides. Not a single wobble there, lovely. Excuse me. So we have our pulse, 2, 3, 4. Lift up and round and back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Round and up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Round. As you come round, think of this hip bone here facing the floor. So it really rotates all the way down, so the hips are perfectly level with the floor, not here. Let's do 4 more. Keep lifting up, tall through the belly, squeezing that bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 2. Little warmth in the glutes. Once more. 2, 3, 4. Perfectly done. Jumping out towards second position. Feet wide, pull your leggings up. Nice and low down. 3 pulses and a star. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. Pushing down, even lower. Bend. 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, nearly there. When you reach, really imagine you're stretching upwards, lengthening through the body. Last one. And hold here. Take that outside leg. Lunge it back. Check for me. Hips and knees straight forwards. Pulsing down in 3. Here, here, here. Then there. Are we ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, same thing. Going 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2. Just ignore that thigh burn in the back leg. It's fine, it'll go in a minute. Let's go. 1 more time. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, open. 1, 2, 3, pulse it back. 1, 2, 3, pause into our side lunge to finish off. Then we're heading to the floor for core work. Side lunge, lift, off we go. Down and up, and down and up. Breathing in, breathing out, lifting tall. Adding in the arms, out to second, lift to fifth, without the shoulders. So keep those shoulders pulled down. Use those muscles through the middle of the back to pull the shoulders down. Let's take 4 more. 4. Big step wide. 3. These look lovely. Last 2. And up. Last one, and then balance. And lift. Hold, lift up tall. And done. Super. Right. Let's move the bar. Grab your mat, and I'll meet you in 2 seconds. Let's head to the floor. Let's move the camera down a little. All right, lie yourself on your back when you're ready then. We're going to take both knees up to a 90-degree position. Ooh, trying to bend down with the microphone jabbing in my leg. Right, so legs at a 90-degree position. Hands can rest wide on the floor with your hands spread out. so that can help us keep nice and stable. Right leg is going to circle open and then come back to a neutral position. So we'll go out, round, and back. Out, round, and back. And the idea being is we're keeping the body nice and still. I put this continuous music on because I don't really want you to be like, right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want you just to go in your own rhythm, your own tempo. Breathing in, breathing out. So just take your time with it. Feel that hip moving around in the hip joint. Take one more on this side. We're going to have a go on the other leg next then. So as soon as you're ready, you finish that circle, head on to the other side. And the goal is to keep the body nice and still. You'll see as the leg moves out to the side, the body will continue to roll with it. We're going to use those beautiful deeper core muscles to keep our body, our pelvis, our ribs nice and still. It's really imperative that you breathe at this stage. The last thing we want is to build up too much pressure in your core by not breathing effectively. So inhale through the nose, back out through the nose, all the way throughout. Last one here. Bring both arms up. We take right arm, left leg, hold, draw it back, and then stay nice and steady in the middle. Left arm, right leg. So opposite arm and leg, and then pull back. Really slow, reaching opposite arm and leg. Hold in that extended position. Draw back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice and steady. So again, take your own tempo. Just gently alternating. Trying to keep the body as still as you can. So we're not exaggerating that arch in the lower back. No tension in the neck or the shoulders. Lovely. Let's go once more on each side. And then have a rest there. Pop the feet down. We're going to do a simple rope climb again. It doesn't matter in tempo of music. We climb up for 3. It goes 1, 2, 3, lower down. 1, 2, 3, lower down. So you're climbing up that rope. As soon as you're ready, off you go. So we lift a little higher, and then down. When you do this, try and keep the jaw nice and relaxed. Yes, we are working into the neck. That's not such a bad thing. So keep the jaw relaxed. If we start to clench the teeth, it's going to start to cause even more tension through the neck. So I always like to think teeth apart, lips together, and the back of the tongue just resting behind the top 2 teeth, the front 2 teeth. Breathing out as you lift up, breathing in as you lower down. Let's take 3 more in your own time. And once you've done your 3, we'll take a breather. So once you've done your 3, let the arms drop out to the side, let the knees roll to the other side. Breathe in, let's let the knees roll to the other side. Use the time just to relax now. Gently bring both knees towards the chest, hug them in towards you. Gently rock the knees in and away. Just feeling that space into the lower back. Okay, lower down the left foot towards the floor, and then take the right leg up into the air. Give the foot some circles, maybe draw some letters of the alphabet, anything at all, just get that leg and that foot moving nice and freely. Perhaps even try some flexes and some points. Gently pull the leg a little closer towards you. If you want a deeper stretch, lengthen the bottom leg out underneath you. Pull the nose towards the knee. And then when you're ready, switch over sides. So leg up into the air. Left leg doing some little circles, some alphabets. Then gently bring the leg a little closer, nose to knee, and extend the bottom leg if you wish. If you're happy in this stretch, then stay there. Bend the knees back down, roll yourself over into a seated position, coming either to a froggy position or a straddle position, whatever feels most comfortable. Lift yourself up and stretch into those inner thighs, and then take the weight forwards. Breathe in, and we can just let the spine soften at this stage. We don't need to be in a bolt upright, rigid position. Just let that spine relax. Let the belly go soft, the neck and shoulders go soft. Breathing slowly in, slowly out. And then come back up to an upright position. Lift one arm up. You can always use this hand to support your balance, and then reach over. Try your best to keep the shoulder open so we create a beautiful stretch into our lats, into those oblique muscles as well. Breathe in, use the hand to lift you up if you need it, and then do the same thing on the other side. So reaching tall, and then reaching over. Inhale slowly, exhale. And breathe in, lift up. Bringing one leg in front of you. Take the other leg as far behind as feels comfortable. If you need a cushion or a ball or something to pop underneath the hip, then do grab it. Lift tall first and then head forwards. Just go to where your body feels like it's got a challenging stretch, but not pain. Breathe nice and slowly, relax the tummy. And walk the hands in and have a go on the other side. So elbows down towards the floor. And then gently push the hands up. Bring yourself onto all fours, and then start with some really easy ups and downs, some cats and cows. Focusing very much on tucking the tailbone down and then lifting the tailbone up. Breathing slowly as you do so. And then when you're ready, stretch yourself back into child's pose. You can open the knees a little bit if that feels a bit more comfortable. And when you're there, take 5 slow, deep breaths in. Feel like the rib cage is opening. You feel the belly lift and lower as you breathe in and out. When you're ready, you're going to then just shift the weight forwards, tuck the toes under, lift up into a down dog position, and start with some easy marches through the heels. Press one foot down, then the other, taking your time, enjoying that lovely deep calf stretch. Nice and slowly, we're going to walk the feet towards you. Soften the knees as much as you need to be able to stay in that upside down position. We are going to slowly rise, and I appreciate we've been down on the floor for a while, so you might just need blood pressure to kind of regulate. So take your time to come up, take a little pause halfway if you need it. And then without the top of my head, we're going to do a curtsy. Thank you very much, ladies. There we are. And thank you. Right, fantastic work today. Absolutely brilliant. I think Snowflake is, yeah, she's impressed. She says, well done to you all. I'm going to tell Cameron that you're all amazing. Right, I hope you've enjoyed yourselves and got a really good sweat on. Let's turn that off for a sec. Don't forget, next week is our 1-year anniversary for being online. Can you believe it's a year since Boris said, sorry, no. So if you do want to join us wearing something rather silly, 80s themed, or even just something silly, please do feel free to. You'll see on Facebook and social media on Monday night, we're having a bit of a silly celebration as well. So you won't be the only ones looking daft, because the whole of my heat and my heavy classes are as well. But yeah, if you have any questions, then shout. If not, enjoy the rest of your week and have fun. Right, look after yourselves. I'll see you next week. Take care.
Thanks,
Bye.
Bye.
Cheerio.